Hi everyone, thanks for coming to my channel. This is Kendra Plays The Sims, and as you can see, I'm going to be starting off the Royalty and Legacy expansion pack, and this is probably going to be about 4 parts, just depending on how things go with the gameplay. Now, as you can see, we actually have the dad here. He's actually going to try to become king, so we're going to have something to work towards with him. We have the wife, and she's actually going to be working through the new aspiration, which is the social puppeteer. And then we also have the son who may be a little rebellious. So we're going to see how this gameplay goes. But I just want to start off in Create a Sim first, give them some clothing, and then we'll get into some gameplay later on in some next parts. So if you're interested in watching this video, go ahead and stay tuned. But make sure you like this video, subscribe, hype, all of the great things. That way you never miss my content. And let's go ahead and get into it. All right, and this is the father. His name is Jonas Ellsworth. His aspiration is to have a successful lineage. He wants to pass down everything to his son. He is cheerful, he's self-assured, and he's competitive. And I think this will actually work well, all of these 3 traits, in order to make him king. And I feel like this will make him a very successful leader as well. Now, I've already narrowed down everything when it comes to clothing to, royalty and legacy. So we're going to see what we can find. I've already picked out all of the other outfits for all of the other occasions. The only thing I'm missing is the everyday. So I'm going to try to find them some everyday outfits, and I'm just going to start off here. So let's click around and we're going to see what we can find. Like I mentioned before, they're like going to be notable newcomers. So we have to make sure that we dress them accordingly. Like we don't want to basically make them too upscale essentially, because we want to have something to work towards. So let's make them seem a little bit more on the casual side if we can. We'll see how everything works. So I do like the clothing to an extent. Some of this is basically like sleepwear. Some of it is like formal wear. So we'll just like work through and we'll pick the outfits from there. But I do like this outfit. I really don't feel like picking like an actual outfit because it takes such a long time. And we've got these different swatches available. Oh, I really like this one. I kind of want to make the family match if we can. I don't know if they have the same swatches for like women and for the teens as they do for the male Sims. But I'm really digging this style right here. I've already kind of went with the hair. I want to make my Sims like a successful African lineage. So that's my intention with this gameplay. I think that's going to make it really fun. So I'm wondering which swatch I will go for. It's kind of hard to pick. These are all quite nice. The Sims team really did really good when it comes to these outfits. I think I'm going to go for this one. The brown seems to really complement his skin tone. So we've got these sandals here, which is nice. Some other sandals. Okay. And obviously, I'm going to go for these right here. So now that I've got the outfit, I think we can give Dad a little bit more character by going with a beard of some sort. He's a very good looking fellow, so I feel like we can't go wrong with any of these, to be quite honest. Like, I downloaded this sim from the gallery, and I've never had a sim this attractive before. But I think I'm going to go with this beard right here. I think that looks good. In terms of headwear, I mean, we could go with something, but he hasn't quite made it to the king status yet. So we're not going to give him any crowns of any sorts, because I feel like they'll be kind of like cheating our way to the top. And we also have to work through the noble career in order to unlock these other ones. So let's see if we've got something else that we can have on. And I don't think this really matches with the outfit that I'm going for. So I think we're just going to go with this outfit right here. I don't think we have any other accessories that I want to use for this sim, unless we give them some sunglasses, which I don't feel like that works for this sim. So I'm going to exit out of that. But there are a lot of different outfits here. I mean, like there's so many different ones. There's a lot of different shirts, and we'll get into that as I get into the sun as well. But now we're going to go ahead and transition over to Mom. So now we have Julie Ellsworth, and like I mentioned before, I'm going to give her the new aspiration of the social puppeteer because I want her to be very nosy. So I'm just going to go ahead and read this off to you all. It says this sim wants to know everyone's business and are able to extort and expose scandals about whoever they please. So this is making the sim dastardly, and it says they can perform stronger and more successful mean interactions. So that's exactly we want to go for. Like, we don't want to have her doing too much. Her husband's going to be off doing his thing. She's going to be the nosy little person spreading gossip in business. So I had to make her nosy. I feel like that is perfect because she's going to be good with the gossiping, the snooping, sharing secrets, all of the good things. We did make her family oriented and loyal as well. So I think that's the perfect little combo. So in terms of clothing here, I really, really, really like all the clothing that they provided for us. And I think I'm going to go for maybe another full outfit, but they do have some really great shirts. Maybe we might go for a different one. I don't know. I want the family to match as best as we possibly can. This is super cute. And I've already picked the hair for all of the Sims too, but I can go in and show you all. That way you kind of get a feel of what that looks like. Oh, I do like these swatches on these. They did a great job with these, by the way. I really do like these shirts. Oh, it's kind of hard to pick now. Great. Okay, I think I like this one at the top. And we're going to go for some bottoms, and I'm going to narrow this down to this expansion pack. And we're going to see what we have going on. So I wonder if we've got some plain pants. I think that might be nice. Okay. Yeah, I feel like if we go a little matchy-matchy, it might be a little scary. Let's see. Maybe not. Oh, I like this outfit. That's super cute. And we've got some heels. Nice. I really like these. This is great. I've never seen just like a plain pair of just nice heels in this game. Like I mentioned before, we haven't worked our way up to like where I feel like we should be wearing these heels right here. So we're just going to hold off on those, and we're just going to go for some basic pumps. Now, like I mentioned before, I'll show you some hair as well and go through them. I might change it. I don't know. It's so hard to pick sometimes. I feel like this is a good look for her, but I mean, things could always change. There's some really great hair here. And I'll look for the sun too so you can see the male hair as well. We've got this one, but I don't think we should go for that one yet. We've got this one. Oh, that's actually cute on her. I don't think it goes with that outfit. I think that kind of looks funny. I think I did apply it to another outfit, and I'll show you all in just a second. We've got this one. Not really a big fan. Yeah, I'm going to stick with this one. That one's perfect. Now for accessories, they do have some good accessories too. I do like all of them. And for that reason, I'm going to go for these earrings right here. And I'm going to go for maybe a different necklace. Let's see. Yeah, I like this one better. So we've got a nice outfit going. I mean, there's a lot of different full bodies too, so we could always do that if we wanted to. We've got this one. Oh, okay. I might be getting swayed a little bit because they've got some good outfits on here. I'm quite surprised. Usually I'm like complaining about the outfits, but I'm actually very happy with what I'm seeing right now. I think I like this one. This is great. Oh, yes. Loving it. So I think this is the perfect outfit for mom, and we're going to get into our teenage boy and see what we got going. So now we have their son, and his name is Demetrius Ellsworth. He is a teen, he's goal-oriented, and for that reason, I gave him the outgoing traits and insider trait. So that's pretty much who he is, like as he becomes an adult, and tries to work his way into the legacy as well, we'll get another trait. But we are going to try to figure out what shirt we're going to put him in. I want him to be kind of like low key. I like this shirt too. Like I mentioned before, I kind of want them to match. I like this shirt. Yeah, that's great. I could go for the button down, but it's kind of giving like party animal a little bit. So I'm not going to go for that one. We've got some pants. Let's see what swatches we got. Nice. I like these tan ones. I think that's going to be our best bet. I mean, we've got other swatches too. I mean, we could put him in a full outfit like mom, but I think it's a little clunky once we put it all together. In terms of shoes, I do like those sandals. Those always go good with that. Let's go into some hair. So we've got this one. Oh, he looks like he's not even part of the family anymore at this point. That one. And we've got this one. Um, which one do I want to use? Kind of liking this one a little bit. It's like I like that one, but I don't like it at the same time. I don't know. It's kind of hard to pick. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go for something else. I wish they did have a little bit more when it comes to the male hair. And just afro textured in general. So I think I'm gonna go for something else. Let's see what they got going on. We might stick with what we had in the beginning. I think that'll be better. Yeah, I'm liking this a lot better. But they do have some great outfits. They got some great shirts. I'll just actually like to play around with everything and just kind of see what I like and what I don't like. And this is pretty much what I came up with. And I like that they match because that shows that they're a family and they're a unit and they're sticking together. But I'm also going to show you the rest of the outfits. So this is the formal, athletic. They didn't have anything for royalty and legacy here. Sleep, party. He's going to have the same outfit on twice, basically. Swimwear, hot weather, cold weather. So that's pretty much what we have for Demetrius. And then for mom, we've got already her outfit. It's her formal, athletic, sleep, party, swimwear, hot weather. And there's a hairstyle. And I think it looks super cute. And cold weather. And for Jonas, the dad, we have his everyday outfit, formal, athletic, sleep, party, swimwear, hot weather, and cold weather. So I think they look pretty good as a family. I can't wait to play. But I've already picked the house that they're going to be living in or the apartment that they're going to be living in. And I'm going to show you that. I pretty much just kept it furnished and what it was. That way I didn't have to do too much. So this is their apartment and I kept it how it was. I feel like they did a great job of decorating because usually I have to go in and I have to do something. And that's usually quite annoying. But this is what it looks like. I don't have to do much. The son's room is already decorated. I might make some changes over time. I don't know. But they did a really great job with this. I really didn't have to do anything, so I'm happy about how this looks. I might, give them a TV and everything. But this is where they live. It's an apartment complex, and this is what their surroundings looks like, which I'm excited to play around with everything and see how this all kind of works out, how we can get them from being newcomers, living in an apartment to living hopefully in a castle at some point, throwing extravagant parties and just seeing how everything works out. So in my next part, in part 2, I will start with some gameplay and just start, making the mom super nosy, making dad work through his aspiration, all of the great things and getting into his career, and we will see where things go. So if you've liked this video, go ahead and like it, subscribe, hype, all of the great things. That way you never miss my content. And I'll see you soon. Bye.